Walk any street in Japan and you will notice something unusual. Many people in their 80s climb stairs without a handrail, and people in their 90s walk to the market with tall posture. In many Western neighborhoods, the opposite feels normal, with walkers at the door and careful steps inside the house. The difference is not magic and not only genes. When Japanese families move to a Western routine, that advantage fades within a generation. I spent months watching how elders actually move, from Okinawa to Tokyo, and what I saw was simple. 5 daily habits done gently and often keep joints awake, legs strong, and balance steady. No equipment, no gym, and no special flexibility. If your legs feel empty on stairs, if you wake with calf cramps, or feel lightheaded when you stand, this may help. Tell me your biggest fear about losing mobility in the comments and stay with me for the first habit in a moment. 1. Habit 1. Morning radio teiso. The 15-minute joint wake-up. Habit 1 is morning radio, taisu, a gentle wake-up many Japanese elders do before breakfast. Since the 1920s, millions have used this short routine. It looks simple, and it is simple, yet it helps many 80-year-olds climb stairs with steady legs. After sleep, the body is still for 6 to 8 hours. Joint fluid thickens, muscles tighten, and nerves wake slowly. Many of us shuffle to coffee, sit, and then wonder why the neck will not turn, why the back feels stuck, or why the first steps wobble. Radio Teiso offers a different morning. The aim is calm movement that sends fresh fluid through each joint and turns on balance signals in the feet. Start with slow arm circles and shoulder rolls. Rotate the neck in small, pain-free arcs. Add gentle torso twists while the hips stay steady. Swing each leg forward and back while you touch a chair for safety. Finish with ankle circles and easy calf raises so the small stabilizers in the feet begin to work. You will breathe deeper and feel warmer. These changes often help heavy legs, night cramps, and morning fog. A 5-minute version fits busy days. Do 10 slow arm circles forward and 10 back. Draw 5 small neck circles each way. Twist your torso 10 times with easy breathing. Swing each leg 10 times with light support if needed. Make 20 ankle circles and lift your heels 10 times. That is it. If knees click or the lower back complains, keep the range small and the rhythm smooth. If balance is unsure, park a chair and move at a pace that feels safe. What should you expect in 2 weeks? Many people report easier chair stands, fewer night cramps, less neck tightness when checking a blind spot, and steadier first steps from bed. People on diuretics or with low morning energy often say that morning movement helps legs feel less empty. That is not a promise. Measure one thing so your brain can see progress. Count sit-to-stand reps in 30 seconds after the routine, or rate morning stiffness from 0 to 3. Write the number on a note by the fridge and compare day 1 to day 14. Start tomorrow now. Set a timer for 5 minutes beside your coffee and do the sequence once. If you skip this step, you may keep waking with stiff joints that drain energy through the day. In the next section, I will show you the floor living habit that Japanese elders use to build leg strength without machines. If you miss it, you could lose the simple plan that protects your knees on stairs and keeps you walker-free. 2. Habit 2. Floor-based living, natural strength training. Habit 2 is floor-based living that trains strength through daily routines. In many Japanese homes, people eat at low tables and sleep on futons that fold away and come up later. That setup makes you rise from and return to the floor often a day. For a senior body, this is not a workout plan, it is strength. If your thighs feel empty on stairs or your knees shake when you stand, this habit may help. Each rise from the floor is a full body move. Quads and glutes push you up, core muscles hold your center. Hips and ankles guide the path. Postural muscles finish the lift. That pattern works every key group that matters. Japanese elders repeat it often each day. Repetition builds the strength you need for tasks like standing from a low seat and catching yourself after a slip. Western life makes this rare. We sit on high chairs, sleep on tall beds, and use raised toilets that ask little of our legs. Over time, that convenience steals power from the legs. Muscle loss creeps in until a short walk feels like a hill. Floor time brings the work back in a safe way. It does not need heavy weights, it asks for gentle transitions when range is modest and pace is calm. You can begin tonight. Sit on the floor for 10 minutes while you watch a show. Use cushions and lean back on the sofa. Then practice floor to stand with support once. Start in half kneeling. Place one foot forward. Hold a sturdy chair and press through the heel to stand. Lower with control. Do 3 to 5 per side and rest. The main mistake is pulling with both arms. Let your legs work. Over days, reduce support slowly. Go from 2 hands to 1, then to fingertips only. When you can stand without touching, you have built strength for real life. If the floor feels harsh, begin from a low ottoman so the move is not as deep, then lower the height over time. Rise slowly if you feel lightheaded. Measure one thing. Count how many times you can rise from a low cushion in 60 seconds with good form, or time how long it takes to do 5 cycles. Write the number on a card and recheck day 7. Many people see a faster time or one more rep. Start this habit and daily life often gets easier. Gardening feels doable and tying shoes feels steady. Begin with 10 minutes on the floor tonight and 3 supported rises. If you skip the next part, you may miss how to turn this new strength into safer walking mechanics that protect knees and hips on every step. Up next, I will show you the Japanese walking pattern that reduces joint impact and keeps you moving with quiet confidence. Today, 3. Habit 3. Japanese walking patterns. Protecting your joints. Habit 3 is the Japanese walking pattern that protects joints and keeps you steady. Elders in Japan walk differently. Small details add up over thousands of steps. Shorter steps, softer landings, and a tall posture create less shock and more control. If your knees ache after the market or your hips feel tight, or you feel unsteady on curbs, this may help. A hard heel strike sends shock up the ankle, knee, and hip. A near flat strike spreads force and keeps the leg under you. That lowers impact and wakes the deep stabilizers. Many elders in Japan grew up with wooden sandals that made heavy heel pounding impossible, which nudged this pattern over time. Copy it with 3 cues. First, shorten your stride so the foot lands under you, not far in front. Second, land at the middle of the foot that feels like a soft roll from mid to heel to toes, not a stab with the heel or a tiptoe bounce. Third, grow tall from the crown of your head and let the shoulders relax, which turns on the deep core without bracing. Put these together and you move quieter and sway less. Every step costs the knees less force. Shoes matter. Thick heels, stiff soles, and rigid arch supports can make heel pounding easy and toe work hard. If a shoe makes toes numb or stops the arch from moving, that shoe may train a heavy landing. A flexible walking shoe that lets the foot bend and a modest heel that does not tip you forward often helps you feel the ground. You do not need new shoes today. Test the pattern at home barefoot for 1 minute on a safe floor. Then pick the shoe that repeats that feeling outside. Practice with a simple loop. Walk 1 block with 3 cues at first. Closer steps, softer landings, taller spine. If balance is shaky, use a cart or a partner at first. Measure one thing to trust the change. Count how many times knee discomfort makes you pause on a 10-minute walk today. Then repeat the same route in 7 days. Many notice fewer pauses and less hip tightness when the foot lands softer and closer to the body. At first, this can feel odd. Old habits reach too far and slap the heel. Give it 2 weeks of short sessions so the rhythm feels natural. You may hear a quieter floor sound and step off curbs with more control. Keep the pace relaxed at first. Speed can come later once the pattern sets your base. Begin on your next walk now. If you skip this, the old heavy stride may keep adding stress to knees and hips that are already tired. Next, we will connect this joint-saving pattern with hip positions that keep your range open. If you miss it, you could lose the easy fix that helps your lower back, protects your knees on stairs, and keeps you free to move without fear. 4. Habit 4. Varied hip positions, preserving mobility. Habit 4 is varied hip positions that preserve mobility. Picture a Japanese elder in seiza, with knees folded, hips on heels. Many people in their 70s elsewhere cannot do that because hips stayed at one angle for years. The issue is daily pattern. If you sit now, hips are near 90 most of the day. For hours, the joint lives in one slice. A ball and socket needs many angles to stay healthy. Use one slice and the rest tightens and sticks. That is why squatting or tying shoes feels hard and why rising from a low toilet feels scary. The body adapts to shapes you repeat. Long chair time shortens the front of the hips and turns down the glutes that should power each step. The capsule stiffens and the low back twists to cover. Over time, you lose motion until stairs hurt and balance feels shaky now. Traditional Japanese life protects with variety. Seiza brings flexion, agura opens rotation, and squatting for chores trains ankles and hips. These are positions of living that feed the joint. Bring this home in 3 steps. First, do a supported squat at a counter or sink. Hold with both hands and lower to a gentle stretch. Keep heels down and breathe. Hold for 30 to 60 seconds and stand tall. Second, sit cross-legged for 5 to 10 minutes with a cushion under the hips. Keep the chest tall and let the shoulders soften. Third, try a couch stretch for the front of the hip. Kneel by the couch and place one knee on the seat with the shin on the back. Step the other foot forward and ease forward until you feel a long front of the hip. Hold for 60 to 90 seconds per side. Move only in ranges that feel strong, not painful. If knees are cranky, add a towel. If the lower back complains, keep the chest tall. If you feel lightheaded, pause and stand slowly. 3 minutes a day beats a hard weekly session because the capsule likes frequent motion. Many older adults notice smoother ankles and less knee ache when the hips open up. Some also sleep better because hips that open make turning in bed easier and morning stiffness lighter. Measure one thing. Pick a chair and time 5 sit-to-stands without using the hands. Write the number and repeat in 7 days. If the number drops, or if the motion feels steadier, you are winning. The aim is not perfect seiza. The aim is comfortable hips that let you reach a sock, step into a car, and turn in bed without tugging on your back. Those small wins build the confidence that keeps you moving every day. Start tonight with 30 seconds of supported squat and 5 minutes of cross-legged sitting. If you skip the next part, you may miss how to stack balance challenges on this new hip freedom so that floors and walkways become easy training that prevents falls. Next, we will use simple home surfaces to sharpen reflexes and to keep you moving with calm confidence. 5. Habit 5. Environmental balance challenges training your reflexes. Habit 5 is environmental balance challenges that train your reflexes. Japanese elders are not doing balance classes. Daily hurdles make the brain adjust. A raised Jinkin step makes you shift weight to remove shoes. Balance is not a talent, it is a system that needs variety so body sensors talk fast. When life is only flat floors and handrails, that system gets sleepy. You can rebuild this reflex with simple home steps. First, add one-leg moments inside routines you already have. While brushing teeth, stand on one leg for 30 seconds, then switch legs. While washing dishes, lift one heel and hold, then switch. While waiting for coffee, close your eyes for 10 seconds on one foot. These drills wake the ankle, the hip, and the core that hold you up. Second, create a texture path. Lay a thick bath mat in a hallway, walk across it twice each hour. The tiny wobbles recruit stabilizers that flat floors ignore. Third, seek mixed terrain outside. Choose a park loop with grass, gravel, and firm dirt paths. Step over a low curb. Your brain thrives on variety and learns to recover faster. Use progressive challenge so practice stays safe. Start with stable ground and eyes open. Then try soft ground and eyes open. Then try stable ground and eyes closed. Last, try soft ground and dim light. Always set a safety rail with a chair back or a hallway wall within reach of the hand. Measure one thing to prove change. Today, count how many seconds you can hold a single-leg stand with one finger on the counter or sink. Write the best number on a card. Repeat the same test on day 7. Many people see 5 to 10 extra seconds after a week. If you use a cane, measure a tandem stance by placing one foot in front of the other. Add 2 tiny habits for daily life. Place a sticker near your toothbrush to cue the one-leg stand each night. Put the bath mat where you always walk. These cues reduce willpower demands. If dizziness or new vision issues appear, pause and call your clinician. If you take blood pressure medicine, stand slowly and breathe out as you rise. The payoff is near. Getting into the shower feels steadier. Stepping off a curb feels calm, not jumpy. Begin tonight with the toothbrush drill and 10 slow crossings on the mat. If you skip what comes next, you may miss the simple way to stack all 5 habits into one daily loop that protects knees, hips, and balance without extra time. Next, we wrap all 5 habits into a 7-day micro-plan with one printable tracker so you can see progress, share one number, and keep independence growing each week. 6. The synergistic system, how these habits work together. The 5 habits are not standalone tips. Together, they form a system that keeps joints moving and balance sharp. Think back to elders in Japan who climb stairs without rails and carry groceries. They are not special. They keep doing 5 things many people dropped. A short morning routine wakes joints. Daily floor-to-stand transitions build strength. A mid-foot step and a shorter stride, lower impact on the knees. Hip positions that change through the day keep hips mobile. Environmental cues keep balance reflexes awake. None of this feels like a workout. It feels like life, with intent. Here is why it works. Morning motion floods joints and wakes the nervous system. That makes floor transitions easier because hips and ankles are not stuck. Getting up from the floor trains thighs and glutes in the pattern you need to rise from a chair or catch a slip. With stronger legs, you can switch to a softer foot strike that protects cartilage each step. Softer impact reduces pain signals that make hips clamp down. Hips that move with ease let your center shift and improve balance. Better balance builds confidence to walk, garden, and visit friends. That extra movement keeps fluid moving, keeps muscle loss in check, and closes the loop daily. Gains show up in life. You wake with less stiffness and stand steady. You can kneel to open a drawer or pick up a dropped sock. You can step into a bathtub without grabbing a rail. A market trip no longer costs time. The system respects senior healthcare needs because it uses light effort, slow progress, and options for sore joints. It fits a fixed income because it needs no gear or membership. It helps a busy caregiver because a parent can practice at the sink and the couch and at the threshold. Measure one signal to prove progress. Choose sit-to-stand time, single-leg hold time, or steps before knee pain. Use the same test on day 1 and day 7. Many seniors notice small wins in a week with steady practice. Keep sessions short and repeat. When energy dips, do half the volume. Consistency builds capacity and confidence. Tonight, choose one habit for 5 minutes. Tomorrow, add a second cue inside something you do each day. In a week, you will feel how the parts click together. If you skip the next part, you may miss the exact 7-day loop that blends the 5 habits into a simple morning and evening flow. Up next, we build your microplan and show a one-page tracker so you can circle a single number and see progress toward independence. You do not need to overhaul your life. You only need one small habit that you repeat. Pick the habit that fits your pain right now. If morning stiffness makes the first 10 steps feel shaky, start with a 5-minute joint wake-up. If weak legs make chairs feel low, choose the floor-to-stand practice. If knees ache after errands, use the softer midfoot walk. If tying shoes is hard, open the hips with a supported squat and a short couch stretch. If you fear slips in the bathroom, add the one-leg balance while brushing your teeth. Here is your 2-week challenge. Choose one habit from this video and do it daily for 5 minutes. Track one number only. It can be sit-to-stand time, single-leg seconds, or steps before knee pain. Write it on a card today and again on day 7 and day 14. Many people notice steadier mornings and fewer cramps when they stay consistent. Comment which habit you are starting and the one number you will track. I read every comment and I will reply with a simple tweak for your situation, including ideas that respect tight budgets and multiple medications. You deserve strength, confidence, and real independence at any age. Subscribe to receive essential senior health tips and gentle exercise guidance every day.